Hi guys, how are you guys doing today?
Excellent. Good.
You guys are learning?
Yeah.
Very good. So one thing I really learned in my life, you can learn anything you want, but thinking plus talking without the action, you got zero results. Nothing going to happen there. But thinking, talking, action, lots of money you can make. That's the thing I learned from Sunil. Sunil is a person never going to let you to think. He'll always say, okay, take the action. But I'm a strong believer in that. So again, my name is Prabha. I'm a realtor, financial advisor, and I invest in properties. Last year, I started my own company called PrabaHaran Wealth Institute. So I have to ask two important questions from you. So who want to become a millionaire? Please raise your hand.
Yes.
So who want to become financially independent? Okay. Perry, can you give me an answer? Why you want to be financially independent?
It gives freedom to carefree life. Carefree life, need not worry about money.
Okay. Anyone can help me? Different. Wendy.
Being financially free will allow me to do whatever I want to do when I want to do it.
Okay. That's very good. So everyone has a different reason. If you ask Sunil, he's going to give a different answer. But I have my own answer when I was young. So my thing is, when my manager called me, I want to tell him I want to sleep one more hour and come to work. So the reason why, because it's not I am lazy or anything. Only thing, I need that freedom to become. I want to own my time. I have to choose my own destiny. So I don't want to work for someone. So that's the way I started. And I came to Canada in early 20s. When I was 23, I came. At that time, I had only $1,000 in my pocket, nothing else. So I didn't know many people here, only except only one friend. His name is Ramesh. I bought one Pentium PC, which is, you know that Pentium 3 is $600. I bought another TV, $400. I ran out of my money. I didn't have anything. I don't have money to pay the rent. I don't have to feed myself. I had a very hard time. So one day, I was in my friend's apartment. I overlooking Dunwally Parkway, 404. That's Overly and 404. So everyone is busy except me. Everyone was busy. Everyone got something to do. I really know that you may end up that kind of situation. So I don't know anything. I don't know anything about Canada. So I was thinking only one thing. Do I have to go and knock the opportunity, or the opportunity is going to knock my doors? So the next day, what I did, I started to go to all the banks. The reason why I strongly believe, if you know how to use other people's money, you can be rich. If you are working, if you are saving, you are never going to be rich. That's period. You have to know, the master of the game is how to use other people's money. More you know, more success you are going to. So whatever vision I had is nothing going to change, but I have to feed myself. So what I did, I looked for a job. I worked for Zealous. It's the same banner with Hudson Bay Company. So I worked there for 12 weeks. After that, I started to study computers. Since I already bought a computer, I started to learn. I became Microsoft System Certified Engineer within 1 year. The reason why I don't want to spend my time for 4 years for university, because that money I want to invest earliest possible. If you think I'm a graduate, no, but I'm financially independent. Whatever my money I had, I put it in my first property. So this is my short story. Even though I worked there, in 13 years, Hudson Bay Company gave me a layoff. The manager came to me and told me that, Prabha, thank you very much. You can go. They transfer all my IT job to India. So I'm done. I'm done. So the manager thought, I'm going to be sad. So what I said and he asked me one question, what you're going to do? I said, I'm going to Florida for 2 weeks. I'm going to enjoy my life because they gave me 6 months severance and 1 year EI. How can you get 18 months vacation? So the reason why I able to tell them, I had enough equity in my belt. I had enough cash flow coming to replace my income. That's the only reason I able to tell. So is it okay I share with my own experience with you that the way I build my equity, the way I build my cash flow. Is it okay with you guys? Yes. Okay. Now everyone can pronounce my name, PrabaHaran. Okay. So this is my first house. Okay. When I was in Hudson Bay, Zealous, I saw small classified ad which says, I'm talking about 1997. Remember, I had money to university, so I had that money to invest. So 1997, I saw a small ad in the paper. It says 3 kitchens. Okay? If anything says 1 single family with a 3 kitchen, you have to think twice. So what I did is, it has a 2 apartment in the basement. One I rented for $450, another one $450. So I have to find the tenant. You know the first person who I went? To my father-in-law. I asked him that. My wife was like, don't buy that. We can't even, because I was working $6.85. I'm buying this property. So I went to my father-in-law. Father-in-law told me, yes, I can help you out. So I got my first tenant. So my risk is to find another tenant. I risked to find another tenant for the other apartments. So what I did, I went to it was McCowan and Lawrence. I went to all the bus stands. Those days, you put us. So before I buy the property, I went there and put all the signs. I need a tenant for that. The day when I got the keys, I got second tenant. Okay. Wow. Now, luckily, one of my friends told me that he is going to move in with me. That is, he is paying $350 for the room. So now, $450, $350. My mortgage is $1,200. My rent income was $1,250. It's good?
Yeah. Follow the cash flow.
So it took me 3 years to find out I didn't pay the mortgage. So it took me three years. So what I did from 2000 onwards, I went and bought 1 property religiously every year. I went and bought 1 property religiously. When I say religious, I was full focus. I want to get 1 property. Every single day I wake up and say, okay, this year I want to buy 1 property. So 2000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I was buying. Don't ask me how. Your mortgage broker will figure it out. Okay, the biggest problem I had at that time, in 2007, I bought a big house. So because I didn't have the mentor at that time. So I sold 3 of my properties and I bought this one. So because I consolidated myself, because my goal was I can own only $1 million worth of property. I forgot the zero, guys. If I think once I can able to hold $10 million property, I wouldn't sell. If I knew that rent to own exists, I wouldn't sell it. So that is the most important. You need a right mentor to your life. Okay, let's move to the next one. So far, so good? I'm telling my own story. It's not someone's. So there's many ways you can make money in real estate, as so many speakers mentioned before. The one is flip, rent to own, and the last one is buy and hold. This is my biggest favor of. The reason why, the more you stay, the more money you're going to get. So you don't have to pay the real estate commission, lawyer commission, no tax, There's so many benefits you have in that. So why do I like buy and hold? There are so many, as I told you before, there are so many ways you can make money. Why do I like? The property appreciate, the principal payout, the cash flow. These three you already know. So many speakers talk about that. What is the tax benefit? There are lots of tax benefits. The reason why I don't want to disclose anything, you won't talk to your tax guy, because the capital gain tax benefits, there's so many things that you have. The last one, this is my favorite one, refinance option. Okay, this is the most important thing. If you are trying to buy and hold, you must understand this. So, let me have some water.
Is that mine?
No, this is mine. Okay. Yeah. So let me talk about the magic of refinancing. Guys, if you are a serious investor, please do understand this one. This will take you to another world. So let's assume that I bought 2000, I bought my first, second one in 2001, third one in 2002, the fourth one in 2003, the fifth one is 2004. Can I go and refinance this one in 2005? Can I? Yes. So the magic starts there. So next year, can I do this one? Yes. Next year, can I do this one? Yes. Can you buy property every year? Yes. Say yes. Yes. So what do you need? You need a mentor and the vision, what you want to do. So if you put yourself that you can buy 1 million, definitely you can achieve. If you sell yourself that you can have 10 million, definitely you can achieve. Only thing, you have to visualize yourself. Okay. See, I wrote everything there. So this is the most important. When you sell the property, what is going to happen? So you have to pay the capital gain tax. So do you want to pay to the government? No. So many people don't want to pay. So only few people. So the rest of them like to pay the tax. That's very good. So the second one, the refinancing option. So when you pay capital gain, you have to pay roughly from 50%, you have to pay the capital gain taxes. The next one is if you refinance, you have to pay only interest. So which is better option you think? Sell the house and refinance and buy another house. Refinance and buy another house. Some people are taking notes. If I'm going fast, it's going to be here, you can take it and flip it up. So this is the most important, please keep your mind here. How can you be a real estate millionaire? So let's assume that you have $100,000 equity. If the property goes by 5%, how much you're going to get? 5,000. I'm going very slowly. Okay? Because I don't want you to get excited. So if you have $1 million, if it go by 5%, how much you get? Okay, you clear? Everyone clear? 50,000 is clear? Okay. If it, let's say, most of the mortgages we have 25 years. Okay? So how much within the 25 years we are going to get? If the properties appreciate 50,000. 1.2 million. So I'll make your life easy. So if it 20 years, how much is going to say? 20 times 50,000, how much? Million. So everyone has opportunity to become millionaire. Like Saint Sunil says, only thing, buy and hold. More you stay, more money is going to come. So some other people are like, 1 million is too small. I met a couple of guys. Let's talk about this. This is my most fascinating one. Let's say, oh, here it is, 10 million. Remember I said, when I sold the property, I lost a zero. Remember? I had like a couple of properties. I want to consolidate. We thought I forgot the zero. That cost me big time. So Now I change. You know why? Now I have a mentor. So now $10 million. Let's assume. So you guys, you following?
Yeah.
It's clear. So when you have $10 million worth of property, I'm going again slowly. When you have $10 million, if the 5% property appreciation, how much I get? Can I say $500,000?
Yeah.
So $500,000 times 2 million. Okay. So become a millionaire. If you want to become a millionaire, if you have $10 million, within 2 years you can become a millionaire. So I have a couple of more slides. Since I have only 2 more minutes, I'm going to rush myself. And so I'm going to, because since I have lots of things. Okay, let me to finish this one. I'm telling you everything that we can buy properties. Now we have to talk about the money where we are going to get. This is the most important thing. If you want to build your wealth, you have to build your credit. There's no magic there. You have to build your credit. So I'm going to go very little fast. So let's assume you need a $150,000 credit. So what are you going to do? So let's assume BMO. Is it possible you can get low interest rate of $10,000 in BMO?
Yeah.
Less than 12%? Say yes. Yes. So the same bank, can you get $15,000 line of credit? Yes. One bank, $25,000. Please guys, no discrimination here. Okay? You treat all the bank equally. Go to other banks, do the same thing. Okay?
They may not treat you equal.
No, but our point is we want money. Okay, if you spend 6 different banks, you can get $150,000. Guys, this is very serious. So let's see what you have in your household. Oh, this is very good. Which is you? Your spouse, your kid, father, mother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, cat, dog, whoever can get the finance, so get the money. So let's say assume that when you have $1 million, how much value of the property you can control? $5 million. Even if you put 20%. If you're putting $1 million, which is 10%, you can control $10 million properties. Now, you are the only variable, okay? No one going to come and change you, okay? So only thing you have to make a decision what you want in your life. See, since cat is waving me, I have to leave. And anyway, the slides are here. Anyone want to get into, you can use it. So thank you very much, Sunil.
You can take 30 seconds to finish up. Go ahead.
Okay.
30 seconds to finish up. No problem.
Okay.
And your time starts now.
Yeah. See, I have to take all these ones. Looks like it's going to be like more than an hour, I think. Because usually I'll take like 2 hours with my own clients. So I want to finish in 20 minutes. I have to show some magic here. So as I told you before, please guys, this is the most important thing you have to learn today. If you can learn one thing and you can apply, you can become a millionaire for sure. Okay, thinking and talking, again, zero result. The next one, thinking and talk in action, lots of dollars. So another thing I really want to mention, this is a quote, I wrote it. Sunil, this is on my own quote.
Let's see. I want to hear it.
So we learned lots of things about this one today. Everyone say network equal to your net assets, which is wrong. Network is greater than your net asset. Every time you lose money, that's gone. But network, you can't lose like that. You agree? Anytime you can rebuild if you have a right mentor, right connections, you can build the same. As long as you have enough knowledge, you can build it for sure. You guys agree?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Sunil.
Give him a hand.
You made it.
Was that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.